Hello, the other day we were out at BJ's, I think it was. There was all this good looking beef shank down there. Now I've never cooked any beef shank before, and so I researched it some, and everybody says it's a little tough. I don't think you'd want to be trying it on the grill, so we're going to put it in this Ninja FOODi DELUXE over here and see what it'll do with it. And so let me get started with it. Okay, for now we'll be using this Montreal steak, Grill Mates steak seasoning, this LAWRY'S seasoning salt, and I've got some that's better than bouillon. I'm going to be using beef, and it says put it in boiling water and dissolve it. Well, that's not boiling, but it don't miss it by much. And so, first thing I'm going to do is get me a teaspoon of this, and it says a teaspoon per 8 ounces. Well, I've got a little bit more than 8 ounces in there, so I'm going to make me a little bit more. There's a quick running teaspoon here. Put it down in there. Just sort of shake it up and dissolve it. Okay, now I've got that pretty much mixed up. Now the next thing we'll do is dump it down this Ninja FOODi DELUXE over here. Okay, and then we're going to take a little bit of this steak seasoning here and put on here. Not a lot, but some. Got my LAWRY'S seasoning salt here. Shake a little on there. Alright, now we're getting ready to move over here to the put it in the Ninja. Okay, now I'm going to take that seasoning side and turn it down. And we'll go ahead and do the same thing as this side I did the other. Don't want to get carried away with any of these seasonings, you know, because everybody don't like the same amount. Alright, now we'll scoot this over to one side here so I can get these other two pieces in. Like that. So I don't mind it being touching or overlapping just a little bit, but I don't want it completely covered like that, you know. So I don't want to completely cover one up with the other. So we'll put the other one in here. Alright, now we're going to scoot these around. I'm going to get that other one down in here somehow or another. Just like that. Make room for you, buddy. Okay, now that looks pretty good right there now. Alright, now okay, now we're going to get our pressure lid here and put on there, and you know, line up the arrows there and turn it clockwise so it stops. Come back here and set your valve to seal and not vent. Get that trash out of the way. Okay, and then we're going to turn on the power. Put it over here, turn your selector knob here to pressure. That's on high, it says 10 minutes. Well, it's not enough. And so we're going to hit your time button here and it'll start flashing, and you can run it up to 20. Like that. Now I know you're saying 20 minutes is not going to be enough for this, it's still going to be tough, and you're absolutely right. But we're going to still do it for 20 minutes. You'll hit the start button. Okay, for that 20 minutes. And now, when it finishes that 20 minutes, we're going to do something else to it. And by the way, I forgot to tell you, this is Around the House with Kay and Tom, and welcome to our channel. And make sure you wash your hands every 10 minutes and stay away from everybody, and stay at home. stay at home and watch YouTube videos. Watch mine first, and you can watch the rest of them. So, now, we'll be back in a minute when that little button gets ready to pop up back there. Okay, now while we're waiting for that button to come up and things start to pressurize, we're going to go ahead and peel these potatoes here and get them chopped up. Well, we'll cut them into big pieces, you know, to go down in there when that thing finishes cooking for that 20 minutes. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to add some good old veggies here. We're going to make this into a one-pot meal. So, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, now it's been about 12 minutes since I hit the start button, so this little silver or chrome or whatever color you want to call it button should be popping up back here at any second now. Okay, and there it goes. Now it took 14 minutes for that button to come up. Now, as you know, these lights are going to keep on chasing each other around here for a couple minutes. Shouldn't take this but a couple minutes though, and then they'll start counting down those minutes. And so then we'll be back. But in the meantime, we gotta get back to our taters and stuff. Okay, now just a couple more minutes after it come up to pressure back there, we'll start counting down the minutes here. So it won't be long. It'll be 18 and a half minutes, and we'll be ready to put something else in here. In the meantime, I'll get back to work on my veggies. I'll be back. Okay, now we're down to 5 minutes on this cook over here, so I'm going to start getting these veggies ready. And so I'm going to take the water off these potatoes here. After I washed them off and all that stuff, and I washed off my carrots real good, so they're good and clean. Now, over here, I have some onions cut up and some celery chopped up. Now we'll dump all that in this bowl here with these carrots and potatoes. Right now I've got a little bit of olive oil here on my Evo oil sprayer. We'll mist it a little bit. I'm going to put me some Mrs. Dash Original blend on here. Take my LAWRY'S seasoning salt here and put just a little bit on it. Just a little salt. I mean pepper. Salt. Alright, now I'm going to mix this up real good like this. Just go around and around with it. Okay, and now we'll put a little more oil on it, and we'll do the same thing to these. And do it to where you, and keep on doing it to where you got about even coat. I mean, don't get carried away with it now. I mean, you can only use so much seasoning on anything. But you know, especially the salt and pepper, because after you finish cooking it, you can always add more salt and pepper, you know, but you sure can't take it out if you got too much in there. So just do it like that. Now these bad boys are about ready to go right here now. So, and in a minute and 45 seconds we'll be ready to put them down that pot there. So we'll be back. Okay, now we're down 10 seconds on this first cook here. And while we got that 10 seconds, if y'all can, that's all it takes. Give us a thumbs up and join our channel. We sure would appreciate it. And watch as much of our videos as you can. And thank you very, very much for all you people that watches our videos. Now, we're not going to let this set and rest any. We'll go ahead and give it a quick release. Okay, now I've stuck it 4.5 minutes and that little pin still hadn't dropped yet. So, surely it's not going to take much longer. Okay, now take it 5.5 minutes for it to drop back down there like that. Now, let's open this lid, see what we got down this pot. Get to where you can see a little better. Counterclockwise, lift it up and away from your face. And look at that beef right there now. That's looking pretty good. But we're not done with that yet, and that's not still done. I'm going to stick a fork in it just to see. Okay, it's more tender than I thought it was going to be. But it's nowhere near tender enough to eat yet. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take all these veggies I got right here in this bowl. In this bowl, we're going to come up here with them. We're going to dump them right in here on top of that. All right, now take this fork here and spread them out a little bit. Okay. I don't like that little piece. Let me get that out. Yep. Alright, now, next thing we'll do is put that lid back on. Okay, you know, line up your arrows, turn it clockwise until it locks. Make sure you turn your valve back here to seal again and not vent. And you turn on your power, turn your selector knob back over here to pressure. It's on 10, we don't want that. Get it to flashing and we're going to 25. There you go, and then we'll hit the start button. And there it goes. Now it really shouldn't take that long for it to come up to pressure this time because it is still pretty warm down that pot. But we did add a lot of these veggies and most of them come out of the refrigerator. Well, all of them come out of the refrigerator, so that might not be real quick. Okay, now let's finish this second cook, and it's counting up from when it stopped here. So it's been resting here for 32 seconds now, and I'm fixing to go ahead and release the pressure on it. Okay, now we'll go ahead and hit the Okay, now this thing really has some pressure built up in it this time. It's been over 7 minutes and it's still letting off a little pressure there. So it shouldn't be much longer now though. Okay, now it's been 9.5 minutes since I hit that vent valve there. So surely it's going to drop. Although you can hear just a little bit of stuff coming out. So, here it comes. It's going to drop any second. Got my hand on the lid. I'm ready. And there it went, finally, at 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So now we're going to turn it counterclockwise, away from your face, as you know. Woo! Look at those veggies. Pretty good, don't they? Yes, sir. I bet you that beef is tender now. All right, now I've got this fork here. Look at that. I don't care what you touch it with. Now, just stay on that fork because that means I got to eat it. All right, let's see how much we can get out of here at one time. I'll let it stay on this rack. Oh, yeah. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, now Kay transferred it over here to this platter. I'm going to take some of this sauce down in here if I can get it out. Put it over top of it, and I'm not going to be able to do it without a... I'm just going to pick it up and pour some of it out on top of it. Or tip it up on the side or something. So, let me see if I can do that real quick. Now, I can get a hold of it a little better. Oh yeah. Now while I'm doing this, this is one of the least expensive pieces of meat that you could buy. Now, I'm going to tell you in just a minute how good and juicy it is cooked this way. Now, that's looking good right there now. All right. And I was just going to show you how much good broth you've got left there for stock or something like that, you know. It'd be a shame to throw all that away. So now, okay, now let's give it a try here, see how it is. I want to tell you right now, you don't need to have a knife by your plate when you have this. You just cut it up with your fork. Okay, now that's delicious. The beef and the veggies. Like I said, look at that. Just break it off. It flakes off like fish flakes off. But like I said before, this is one of the least expensive pieces of beef you can buy. And if you cook it right, like this is cooked right in this Ninja FOODi Deluxe, it's so tender. You know, I mean, if you want a piece of beef and you really want it tender, you know, and you want to spend a little bit of money on it, this is the way to do it. And these veggies are just great with it, with all that flavor and stuff. I'll tell you, this is one of those recipes that I cook that I'm going to say don't change anything. You know, fix it just exactly like this and you'll love it. So until next time, I hope y'all have a real good and safe day and come back and see us real soon. And thanks again for watching, and if you can, give us a thumbs up and join our channel. So until next time, goodbye now.